How can I record a video podcast on my phone? I do have two Galaxy S10s. One is currently kind of broken. So what I have been thinking is that I take my video, which I then mount to my monitor arm here. I then turn the camera into the vertical mode. And now I cannot record with the YouTube app, which currently I am doing, mostly because the YouTube app only allows vertical video to be recorded. It also has another issue, which is that you can only record up to 3 minutes within the YouTube app. It also does have a third issue, which is that if I record with the YouTube app, my Galaxy S10, which is a phone from 2019, so now 6 years old, seems to not be able to handle the file, or rather the multiple files. So I asked ChatGPT about this because this has been an issue that has resulted in me recording hundreds of videos which I couldn't post in the last couple of weeks and months. And so the most plausible explanation seems to be that my phone is too old, the chip is too slow, and therefore if I record, let's say, a 3-minute video which maybe has takes stored which are a couple of hundred megabytes to maybe gigabytes, then it is not able to handle this. So now back to recording podcast. Step 1 would be to, well, invite someone. I think it would be, at least on average, more useful to have someone in studio. But of course, this also already constrains the selection of guests. Because now I cannot record with the YouTube app directly, I therefore take the phone and then mount it in a landscape. And on my Galaxy S10, there is a portrait mode, which actually has a fairly wide angle. I compared this recently to a Galaxy S24, which seems to have a more crop angle in the front camera in the portrait mode. So I'm using the portrait video mode because this then would blur out the background a little bit, giving it more of a DSLR feel. Now, in terms of microphone, I have a couple of different solutions, which none of them do really work consistently over all of the scenarios in which I would try to record podcast. So the first one would be a Rode VideoMicro 2, but this is a directional mic, so I would need two. The second option would be to use the internal microphone, which you are currently listening to, but if then the people are talking to each other and they are far away, potentially problematic. The third solution I have, which is kind of the prime solution, at least for in studio, is using my Zoom H6, which is down here, and I can turn it on, but it needs to be turned on, and also I cannot listen to the audio. So I can listen to the audio, but only I can listen to the monitor audio from the Zoom H6, but not on the Galaxy S10 because it's just technology that does not work. So I am not entirely sure if the audio is recorded. And let's say I record a 30-minute episode and then the guest leaves, and then I realize, okay, I don't have any audio at all, which is a quite terrible situation. So the first time now I tried this, I had a guest here and we recorded using the Zoom H6. This was actually the second time. The first time I just did the internal microphones of the Galaxy S10, which I think to a certain extent is the more stable solution. And I also kind of do think that it would make more sense to now buy a new phone compared to try to figure out a new podcasting solution, including video, because a new phone just has better microphones, also would allow me to record videos above 15 seconds reliably.